This video will be overly long, so most likely this will not interest you, but I just want this to be here for myself. So, talking about my mental state. I've always wanted to make a video like this since a very long time. Also, even just a simple post talking about my problems and stuff. But I don't think that's enough because community posts are one of the least viewed thing on someone's channel, next to long form videos. So I would just wanted to make a video about things, uh, where I just talk and um, I don't know how much to say, but I kind of wrote down some stuff that I wanted to talk about, right? Yeah. Alright. So, my mom never yelled. It was all my dad. He did terrible things. He never managed to get a job. He was always fired. He promised me he would be a firefighter too, but guess what? He never did. He may look like a good man on the outside, but I'm slowly realizing that what he did can't be excused. I was 8 when he left. Yeah, I always hid behind the living room table crying. Some nights I saw my mom crying in the bathroom. We lived in France, but me and my mom were originally from Italy. But she wanted to follow him, and there was no family of ours there. We stayed for 8 years. He broke stuff. One time sent me to the hospital, and other times hit me in the head with a hairdryer. I did school there. I had some friends, but then I had to leave them to return to Italy once my dad left. He said that he would spend the night at his mother's house that night. I also remember listening to shadows of him for years, and also spent a lot of days at the door waiting for him to come back, and I started developing anxiety that only got worse up to now. I cry a lot of nights of the week too, for no reason. Last time I saw him in person was about 3 years ago at summer. I cried a lot there too, hit my head on the floor till my vision was blurry, scratched my hands so much they bled, and now I still have scars on them somehow, and also developed anger issues that are still very reoccurring up to this day. That I've gotten better on with my anger issues. Have kind of gotten better now, but yeah, it was pretty bad, really bad. I have my dad's number, but we only send each other happy birthday and thank you for years. Last month, my mom secretly tried to call him. She asked him if he could call me, but also because I told her that I had many dreams about seeing him recently. And he said something similar to, that's stupid, I won't call him. If he wants to call me, he should do himself. By the way, he's been married to another woman for a few years. Alright, so I talked about my past. Now, what about the present? Well, the present is pretty confusing now. Um, I started to develop a few years no, a few months ago, more than a few, quite a long time ago. I started developing how was it? What was it called? I remember searching it on Google. Dissociation, yeah, something like that. And it's like when everything around you doesn't feel real, and it's like it feels like you're in a dream, right? You question everything you see, and it has been like that. Uh, when I first started having this, it was like mm, it happened for brief periods of time. First, one time a week, then it was 2 times a week, then every day for a minute or a few seconds. Now it got to the point that it is constant. I literally can only think about the meaning of behind every single movement that I do. Why am I touching this? Why am I doing that? Yeah, I think you get what I'm trying to say. So nothing feels real. That's what dissociation is about. And some moments I just feel completely lightheaded. I don't know how to describe it. It's very confusing. Also, my perception of time got weird. I forget about things very easily, and I really just how do you call it? Uh, Sometimes during the day, I really have these moments where I just cannot move. I just stay locked into place, just saying, why can I not move? And it's weird. It's just I say to myself, oh, this place is weird. I need to focus so much on trying to figure this out that I need to stay completely frozen like that. I don't know why that happens. And then people around me keep yelling. I I tell them stop yelling, and they yell even louder. And yeah, they care about me, but they don't understand that I have these problems, you know. Um, Whenever I try to explain it, they never seem to understand, and the next day, it's still the same thing. They never really get to understand it. And sometimes when I see little kids just running around, it almost makes me cry. It did happen a few times that I literally cried after watching little kids just making weird sounds and playing with things, because it really reminds me of what I was. Because now whenever I go outside, I I accidentally look at reflections of myself and say, "Whoa, why do I look so dead? Do people think I'm a bad person? Why for me to look like that?" And yeah, I get always get so stressed, overly stressed for nothing. My life is perfect. Everything is perfect. I got so many people that love me, and good people are. I'm surrounded by good people, but I don't understand. It's like I was born with this disease, you know? And it's a mental disease. And I don't know. I don't know, really. Um, the video ends here. Bye.